guys, welcome to another episode of Horror at the Store. I'm your host, Katie Hettenbach. Here we go. You know it's going to be a good episode when she does not stutter. And it's going to be a great episode, as it always is, because we have a awesome human here today. They were seen in Pen 15 comic, performs all around town. Give it up for Bill Kottkamp.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, Katie.
How you doing?
I'm scared. It's horror at the store. I'm scared. It's a lot of ghosts here.
You're terrified.
Oh, yeah.
You saw one already?
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they were chill. They were funny.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good. That's good. If they weren't, I'd be concerned.
Yeah, no, they were funny.
Was it like anybody famous, or was it just...
No, nobody famous.
Okay.
They were trying to be famous, and it didn't work out.
They're all open micers.
Yeah, I only saw hack ghosts.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing for them. Maybe not for you.
No, for me, it's fine. I'm still out here. You know what I mean? I can still do it.
Yeah, they're like, ooh.
Yeah, they're rough.
Yikes. So are you a fan of horror movies?
Yeah, I like horror stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorites?
Of horror films?
Mm-hmm.
Dang, some of my favorites. Favorites is my least favorite category of list.
I know.
I can list horror movies I've seen.
Which ones?
The scariest one for me was The Ring, because I was a child when I saw it.
That's usually how that goes.
Yeah, and I was scared for like a week that I was going to die for real.
Oh my God.
Because I watched that movie.
Honestly, fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So that's my top of all time, just because I was actually scared.
Okay.
Now it's more of like I leave the theater and I'm like, ooh, that was kind of cool.
You're like, ooh, I like this shot. That was cinematic and creepy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I'm more of a fan of horror events than horror movies.
What are some of your what are some horror events that you enjoy that aren't your favorite? That's a weird thing to say. That's a what?
My favorite horror park is Not Scary Farm.
Okay.
Because they're the best.
Park. Okay.
Yeah, they're the best.
When you said horror event, I was like, oh, you're going to say like the killings in 1972 at this specific bar. I was like, I thought you had like a specific murder that you enjoyed.
Yeah, I love serial killer. I love murder.
Okay.
I love real murder. I don't watch movies. I love real murder. I'm a fan of real murder.
Okay. Do you have a favorite serial killer?
Of serial killers?
Yeah, because you have like the big ones. Everyone's got one that they were fascinated by when they were younger.
I didn't have one that I was fascinated by when I was younger, but I think my favorite of the documentaries I watched was Ted Bundy.
Okay.
Because that one's pretty funny. Like they just keep letting him out. He just keeps getting away.
So charming.
He's just really chill and charming, and he's like, I want to go to the library, and then he just gets out of the library,
and then he just goes on killing more women.
Yeah. Well, and he ultimately screws himself because he goes to Florida. Yeah. Like if he just hadn't gone to Florida,
he would have been just fine.
Yeah, he could have just kept leaving the state and doing it again.
But hey, this is just a PSA. If you are planning on being a serial killer, don't go to Florida.
Don't go to Florida.
Anywhere else, fine, but don't go to Florida.
And then once you go to jail, convince them to let you build the serial killer network. That helps. Yeah, that's what he did. He's the reason they learned how to track serial killers.
Dang.
Yeah, they were like, let's use this guy. So he stayed alive for another bunch of years, just like being an authority on like how to track them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he was like, here's how you track me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, here's my patterns.
I don't know if you've ever something on TikTok like sent me down this rabbit hole. And I'm like, how did I get here? Sometimes it just be like that. Where there's an actual website that will show you crime scene photos and like the executioner's photos. So there are photos online of Ted Bundy's fried dead corpse.
That's crazy.
And I have not gone on the website because I'm like, I am scared.
Yeah.
Why does that? I mean, I get that it's public domain, but also, why is that? I feel like that feels like illegal. That feels illegal.
People want to see. And that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
That was like his kink. So he likes that people look.
This is true. That was his kink.
They just let him. They just let him at court be like, yeah, and then I bit her ass. like he was being like very erotic and graphic about it because he was trying to make more people horny about murder.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a lot of women now and probably men. And other people.
He was hype. People wanted to like see him get killed.
People were like, people think he's hot.
Yeah.
I
He
don't-
probably came when he got electrocuted. He was probably like, oh,
Jesus.
this is my fucking dream. Yeah, they're all watching me.
Oh God. I mean, you know what? Probably.
He
Probably.
loved it.
Oh man.
Ted Bundy was a freak for real. Come on now.
Do you know who else is a freak? This movie, man.
Oh, you thought it was freaky?
Transition. No.
Oh, okay.
No, I just
It wasn't. It was like
it was so for those of you who have not seen it, we watched Violent Night from 2022 this year. That is the year we're in. Sometimes I forget that it's this year. And then
Yeah.
I'm like, what year is it? I think
I still think it's 2021 sometimes.
honestly, in my head I permanently think it's 2010. And then I have to be like, wait,
You're
what?
way back.
Way back. I'm like, oh,
What do you-
2008 was like, no, that was a lot. That was a while ago.
Yeah, every
That was-
time you pull out your iPhone, you're like, what the hell is this thing?
like I don't know anything about phones.
How did this get in my hands?
I'm a child still. But it's about when a group of mercenaries attack the estate of a wealthy family. Santa Claus, played by David Harbour himself. He must step in to save the day and Christmas.
Yeah.
Wow. So tell me, what did you think?
I thought it was fun. I liked the opening a lot when he was drunk.
That was so. I was like, "There's a drunk Santa. He's an alcoholic Santa."
Yeah, that was definitely the one of the best parts of the movie.
He's like going.
Before it got violent was when he was just drunk Santa. I could have watched that.
He was just swearing a lot. He's just like, I just want lots of alcohol. Every house he's hitting.
Yeah,
just
perfect.
Getting some alcohol. He's like, ooh, a cookie. These are fine. And then he'd go for the milk and be like, this is fucking disgusting.
Oh yeah, skim milk. They did the skim milk joke.
I mean, that's water. Like
Classic.
I don't know if you drink milk, what percentage do you normally go for?
I used to do 2%.
Okay.
I was all about that.
Now what?
Now oat milk.
Okay. I'm a big 2%er.
Yeah, 2%'s good.
2%, 1%. My family does 1%, but
You're in the 1%.
I'm on the 1%. What can I say?
Wow, that's what they mean when they say that.
That's it's what kind of milk.
Yeah.
It's what kind of milk you drink.
Yeah, it's what kind of milk you drink. And Santa hates skim milk. But yeah, it was pretty violent sometimes.
It was, yeah. John was like, is this even a horror film? I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I think there were some horror aspects to it.
It was kind of like a thriller, I guess.
Yeah, it was definitely leaning more towards thriller than horror. But
it wasn't like scary
Yeah.
at any point.
I mean, I was just very attracted. I didn't know that I was attracted to Santa with a man bun.
Oh yeah, that was good when he had the man bun.
I was like, oh, because it's revealed that like Santa thousands of years ago was like this warrior, and he would just take his little hammer called Skull Crusher or something like
Skull
that,
Crusher, I think.
and would just murder people and just he would pillage and just slaughter people.
I hope they're setting up more Santa murder episodes.
Honestly,
of that premise.
It was so good. I was like, I could have watched just a backstory about how you became Santa. Like, okay, we have the Santa Claus with Tim Allen, but like, let's do this, but it's just dark. Santa's now an alcoholic. He's swearing a lot. I think that's what we need.
It would have been great.
Oh, we
We need more murders. Wasn't enough murder for my liking.
There's a lot of people died in this though, but towards the end,
Could have killed more.
yeah,
They
this
could have
is true.
killed more people.
This is true.
That's my one complaint. Not enough murder.
If they were gonna murder somebody, I wanted them to murder that freaking TikToker. The kid,
The child.
the kid.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what's up? It's Brendan D. Whatever, coming at you from my grandma's pad, and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, they really should have murdered him because he was so unlikable. He wasn't even like funny.
There was no redeeming qualities about him at all.
No, he wasn't funny. It wasn't entertaining.
I wish one of the because all of the mercenaries had like they were like jingle bells and then they were like Krampus or whatever. I wish the guy would have like just like bat him in the head with like the back of his gun to just knock him out.
Oh, early on.
Just early on, just have him sleep the whole time.
He's out of the movie.
Just get him out because he didn't really give me much for really anything. Also really enjoyed how they incorporated like stupid Santa things in there because they're like, it's still a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
So like Santa, what was he, shot or stabbed? I think he was stabbed.
He got stabbed.
And then he's like, oh, I need to tend to this wound. So he takes apart like the ornament and he like makes that into a needle.
Oh, that's what that was an ornament?
Yeah, it was like the little hook for the ornament. Took that apart and then like sewed himself up and then put ribbon and wrapping paper as like the gauze. And I was like, this is like so on the nose that it's disgusting and I'm here for it.
They should have had him take a BB gun out because Christmas Story.
Oh yeah.
I wish he'd had a BB gun.
Because I think they were more leaning into Home Alone with it.
Yeah, they were doing Home Alone.
The little girl was obsessed. Right. She was adorable. The dad had no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
What, her dad?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was just like a flat.
He's like, I'm in it for the money. I'm gonna steal all this money, and then we're gonna be rich and leave my wealthy mom who's selling to. What was it? Like she's.
Oh, she's doing like illegal arms deals or something.
Yeah, and like oil drilling and shit, but like in other countries and like fueling their wars and stuff for like. I'm like, she should have died just because.
They all could have died.
Honestly, yeah. The only one who didn't deserve to die was the mom and the daughter. Yeah. Even the daughter was kind of annoying at some points.
Yeah, they were all pretty. Yeah, I would have just been fine if Santa just wanted to kill people.
If he's like, I'm gonna, because he had to decide. Yeah. He's like, should I stay or should I go? And I was like, maybe you should have went.
Yeah, I think the backstory was interesting, but I also would have been fine if it was just like, I want to kill him because it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
And I'm just gonna do it.
She's on the nice list.
Like, I gotta murder all these people.
Yeah,
that would have been enough for me.
Yeah, literally. I'm like, that could have.
But it was kind of more. It was like a little extra. I feel like it's like a very like modern movie thing that they gotta really pad it out.
Yeah.
Whereas like in the 2000s, it would just be like, okay, Santa's gonna murder them now.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Santa's turned a new leaf.
Santa's gonna kill.
Here he goes, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. What?
This is what I wanted to talk about. The 9/11 joke. Did you get that?
What was it?
One of the mercenaries was like, no, was it? No. It was, okay, because there's one of the actors was in Burlesque, the movie, and I had a crush on him when I was little. I don't know how to say his last name, but his first name is Cam, and then it's like Cam Giant something. It's something French. Because he's like, oh, I'm like he's like, I'm a film star. You know, he married in because his mom, his wife's mom is like rich as fuck. And he goes, yeah, I probably could have stopped 9/11. Wouldn't have happened if I was there. Yeah. Would have been landed safely. And I just like that. And then they just never talk about, like, they just brush over stuff like that. I don't know. It's just.
That's the John Cena joke. I think that's what John Cena said.
Really? No, it's.
Who said that?
It's Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg said that. They look similar.
They're basically.
They got the same vibe. Yeah. They got the same vibe.
One of them you can't see, and the other one is. Well, he's short. So
he's short, so you also can't see him. You're looking right over his head.
You can't. You're like, where'd he go?
Yeah.
You know? Probably asleep because he has that big, or that schedule that just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Wakes up at the ass crack of dawn. Speaking of ass, I love that she's like talking to Santa through her little walkie-talkie. And she's like, go and kick there. And she's like, ass. And he's like, oh, you can't say that. And she goes, butthole. And she goes, that's worse. And he goes, anus. And he goes, technically that is the correct
term. That
was
a good part.
So, and then he kept saying anus throughout the whole film in front of her and stuff like that. I really enjoyed that.
It was cool. There's a lot of good details. And they have Beverly D'Angelo from Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
That was cool.
I was like, this is you're the queen of these holiday movies.
Yeah, she's the best. Christmas Vacation is the best one.
She was a see you next Tuesday in this movie.
I've never heard that phrase.
A cunt?
Oh. Oh, I get it now.
Yes.
You got to spell the C with a C.
Yeah.
Damn, I've never heard that before.
Yeah. I got you.
I'm blind.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm here to help
Okay, cool. So huge.
But she was just like a nasty individual.
Yeah, she was badass. Movie.
She's had not much to bring to no redeeming qualities. But
no, nobody did.
The fact that she like, because her son gave her a gift, and it in the letter it said, "Hey, I stole all the money from your vault that the mercenaries were trying to steal." Like,
right, because that was she was gonna open it the next day when he was gone or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I'll just keep this letter safe, and we'll just keep that between us." And he's like, "Oh fuck," because the mercenaries were not happy about that.
No, they hate that.
They were pissed.
Yeah.
And they honestly just went ape shit with the whole, like, they were like, "Where the fuck's the money?" And then they started like running off, and then the little girl ran off to, like, you know, who knows, like the attic. I'm like, how big is this house?
It was a huge compound.
It was. Yeah,
That's why I thought there could have been more murder. We didn't see Santa learn how to use a gun. We didn't see Santa really do anything new.
He
I wanted to murder more. I wanted way more. They called it Violent Night, and there's only like one real murder scene.
You're like, I mean, the little girl kills a couple people.
Yeah.
Like Home Alone style, and they're like, "Oh, this is stupid. Like, we know we can see the nail or whatever, but then they can't see, like, oh, that but the ladder below it is like broken, so that he falls and then hits his chin on the and I'm like, oh, I felt everything. I feel like I felt.
Oh, really?
All of
I
this.
was laughing.
Oh, it was hilarious too.
Yeah,
but,
I
like,
wasn't feeling
felt
it.
all of it.
I was like, let's go. Murder's cool. I want to murder now.
Oh God.
That's how you're supposed to feel when you see like a good action film. You're supposed to go like, I could go out and do this.
There was a point.
Damn, I'm trying to stab too.
Oh my God.
You don't feel like that?
There was one film, and that was it was Kick Ass. When I saw that in theaters, I was like, I feel like I could go and just punch someone right now.
Yeah.
But that was like the only time I've ever felt like, yeah, I could go do this right now. I could just go beat someone up. But I've never had the urge to. I've never felt stabby before.
Yeah, Violent Night definitely made me stabby. Watching him kill all those people, I was like, damn, I want to do some just murdering.
I mean, he does a good job with the hammer.
Yeah, I want to kill some bad people.
I mean, yeah.
That's the American dream. That's my Christmas wish.
Oh my God.
Put me in that scenario, you know. Give me the hammer. I want to do it. It was very bloody. I like that one scene a lot.
It was very bloody.
The shed scene.
Oh, the shed scene. That was honestly because that was where he like got his like power back, and it was just everybody going down.
I wanted him to go through the mansion and do that more.
You're like, I wish they had more mercenaries, honestly.
It was too Christmassy and not violent enough.
Yeah, you wanted more violence.
Yeah, it felt like a kid's movie randomly.
Yeah.
Like it felt kind of like a kid's movie, but also like a R-rated movie. Like it didn't know.
And you're like, pick one. You get one.
It's not that I didn't like it. I would have been down for him to be way more murdered.
Oh, 100%. There was a Stranger Things little nod in there. I don't know if you saw it or heard it. At one point, they go, "Oh, because what are you just some like small town cop with 5 kids?"
Yeah.
And I'm like,
that's the Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
That's because he's in it.
I yelled Stranger
Hopper.
Things in the theater.
You're like, I get it. I get what you did there.
Yeah.
I see it. I see what you did. Did you actually verbalize it?
No, I should have though.
Okay.
I like doing that kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
I don't really. I don't go to the movies a lot.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I do think that's funny. I don't know.
It's just like, I love when they're like, we have a set script, but because it's you, we're just gonna put like a tiny nod to the people who actually like know, like, you're from Stranger Things. Like,
yeah.
We're like, oh,
we love this.
There you are. We're like, we love you. We'll have you come back.
I love reference.
If they made a second movie, that would where the mercenaries, like another thing of mercenaries come, like because the what was it, Scrooge, who was like the main guy.
Yeah.
He was the reason why he started, being on the naughty list is because what was it? His mom?
Oh, he pushed some grandpa down. Some grandpa fell down the stairs, and
yes.
they thought it was him.
He was poor, and he like went and he just was a loud sire. He went to his neighbors because he's like, oh, I'm gonna steal their presents.
Yeah, he
and
robbed them.
And then the grandpa came and spooked him, and then fell down the stairs. So it was an accident, but he was forever like thought he murdered somebody, and then didn't believe in the jolly holiday anymore.
There we go.
But damn. But if that guy had a kid, then it starts all over.
Right. We could do another one.
We could do another one. And
I want to see more Santa murder.
I do. I want to see more. I want to see more drunk Santa man bun. I want to see him just with his hammer and just going ham.
Because he got the real hammer at the end, so he's going to murder more.
Because Mrs. Claus, because he's so faithful to his wife.
Yeah, because he's faithful.
Which is adorable.
He doesn't cheat.
He doesn't cheat. Santa doesn't cheat. Santa's a loyal man.
Yeah, he murders, but he doesn't cheat.
He doesn't cheat. So guys, if you're out there, just remember, Santa doesn't cheat. So why do you?
Murder, yeah.
Let's think about that.
There we go. That's it.
There it be.
That was the moral of the movie.
That was it. Don't cheat on your wife. That's it. So out of 10, what do you think?
Probably like a 6.5.
6.5? Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of, it was entertaining, but it'll be, I think it could go up. If my dad likes it, I'll probably have to watch it a lot. So maybe I'll like it more.
Okay.
Later on, maybe like an 8.
Okay.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Okay.
Do people don't do movies? I'm so indecisive. I'm like, it's like between there.
7.7?
The back half is like an 8,
so
and the first half was like real slow. So like a 6.5.
So like a 7?
Yeah.
7.25?
There we go. 7.25.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was just a silly movie, and it was hilarious and violent and not violent enough for some people, which is fine. I thought, but I thought it was like the kills were interesting and the storyline was, interesting and, David's adorable. I give it a 9.
That's cool.
I liked it. I would go see it again. It was fun. It was just a goofy movie.
And to anyone who wrote that movie, I give it a 10. If they're seeing this.
If you're listening or watching this podcast, hey, put us in it. The next one.
I give it actually, I thought it was the best movie I've ever seen.
This is actually your favorite movie now. Like, this is your favorite horror movie.
I love it.
This is the best.
Yeah, freaking God, that was the best movie I've ever seen. What the writing, out of control.
Brilliant.
Just violent enough.
That Stranger Things reference, brilliant.
So heartfelt.
That 9/11 joke, crushed it. Absolutely crushed it.
Very fun.
Crushed it.
Yeah.
Like the planes. I'm sorry. Anyways, okay. Before we get out of here, do you have anything you want to promote?
I'm just, I'm on the internet. I'm on Instagram.
Okay.
Bill Kottkamp. I technically did a stand-up special. You can watch it if you want to. It's on YouTube.
Amazing.
I don't know. I guess I should plug. I guess I could plug that.
Yeah.
You can watch Pen 15. I'm in there the last 4 episodes of the season.
Oh shit.
But yeah.
Amazing.
I don't have a product right now.
That's okay.
I'm the product.
You are the product.
Yeah, I'm the product.
And we are happy that you came and agreed to be on the podcast.
There we go.
You're amazing. Thank you, Bill.
Thank you.
And thank you to our sponsor, FYE. You can find them in store or at FYE.com. Thanks, guys. We will see you next time. Bye.